to the next topic of the best duos in the NBA. So right now, I'm gonna read off the names of the majority of the duos in the league. Every team didn't get a duo, such as like Luca. He doesn't really have a true running mate. We could have named off Luca and Christian Woods, but we more stuck to like true running mates on the court. So we're gonna read off the. I'm gonna read off to you guys the best top duos, and then from there we're gonna pull from there. We're gonna share our rankings of who has our top 10. So, all right, starting off with the top tens and the duos, we got no, starting off just reading the names, not the top tens. So we got Devin Booker and CP3, John Moran and Jaren Jackson Jr., Steph and Klay Thompson. We got Joker and Jamal. We got Anthony Edwards and Cat, Zion and Brandon Ingrams, Paul George and Kawhi. We got LeBron and Anthony Davis. We got Fox and Sabonis. Then we got Dame and Anthony Simons. We got Shea and Josh Giddey, Kevin Porter Jr., Jalen Green, Jimmy Butler and Bam, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, Giannis and Chris Middleton, James Harden and Joel, Siakam and Fred, DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine, Kyrie and KD, DeJounte and Trae Young, Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell, LaMelo and Terry Rozier. Then we got Sadiq Bey and Cade. We got Tyrese Halliburton and Miles Turner, Julius Randle and RJ. And that right there is the pool of the players from top, the duos for the league. So from there, we're gonna pull and we're gonna share our top 10 ranking with you guys.
Number 10, I have Trae Young and DeJounte Murray of the Atlanta Hawks. Number 9, I think I'm going to change this, right? I think I'm going to change it. I had CP3 and Devin Booker. I had them to the Phoenix Suns. And I think I'm going to switch them with number 8. I had Jokic and Jamal Murray. I put Jokic there only because he won 2 MVPs. That's really probably the only reason.
They were just in the finals a year ago. You got them at number 8, 9?
I mean, just, 2 duos. That's why I'm probably going to switch them to put them at 8. I'm putting them at 8. Number 7, I have Karl-Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards. I have them 2 because I think those 2 are honestly, they're, as a duo, they are better than all 3 of them, just duo. They're better than them. Not individually, but as a duo, they are better than Jokic and Jamal, Chris Paul, Booker, Trae Young, DeJounte Murray. Number 6, I have Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, the 2 duos that went to the finals last year. And I love Jason Tatum. I hope I can draft him this year in fantasy. And number 5, I have Giannis and Chris Middleton. They are number 5. And then at 4, I have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. And at number 3, I honestly put them in number 3 because of their stature. Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. Number 2, I have Kyrie and KD. And number 1, I have the GOAT himself, LeBron James and Anthony Davis. They are the best. They are still probably the best duo in the league. I mean, if you want to put Kyrie, KD number 1, that's fine. I kind of don't argue with that, but just 2 duos together, man, I'm putting LeBron and a healthy Anthony Davis at number 1.
I think your list. I just knew LeBron and AD was gonna be number 1.
I'm surprised he put Murray and Trae as number 10. I don't even think they make the top 10.
That's what I'd like. Like that, we haven't even seen them together yet. He already got them in the top 10.
Yeah,
that's my list.
Shit, for mine, I got 10. I got Cat and Anthony Edwards. Number 9, I got CP and Book. 8, I got Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. 7, I got Jokic and Murray. 6, I got Giannis and Middleton. 5, I got PG and Kawhi. 4, I got Steph and Klay. 3, I got Harden and Embiid. 2, I got KD and Kyrie. And then 1, Bron and AD.
You know what's crazy? I actually forgot about them, Harden and Embiid. The list was so long, and it was kind of a rush list. So on the spot, I'm going to put them at 10 I'm gonna just put Harden and Embiid at 10. I actually forgot about them. That list was so long, and it was a rush list. So I'm gonna put them at 10. I'm gonna take Trae Young and DeJounte Murray out. Put them at
I
10.
think.
Even though I
what
don't
was your
think they're 10. I don't think they're 10 though. I think they are a better duo than Booker and CP. I think they are a better duo.
They're a
James
better
Harden.
duo than I would say and Carl Anthony Towns too. I think
I
that
feel
they
like
need to be a better duo.
this was really a rush list, so I feel like I didn't really have deep thought into it. If I had deep thought, this list, but LeBron was still gonna be number one no matter what. So that didn't matter. That didn't matter.
Charles, what was your 3? What was your 4, 3, and 2?
2 was KD and Kyrie. 3 was Harden and Embiid, and then 4 was Stephen Clay.
Who was number one?
Bron and AD.
Oh, LeBron and AD.
Let me hear that 5. Let me hear that 5 again. Let me hear 5.
5 was Kawhi and PG.
Oh man, you guys' list. Our lists don't really differ that much though. It don't really differ that much. They're real similar. For number 10, I got Harden and Joel. Number 9.
Damn, 10?
Yeah, at 10. Because they were a disappointment. They were a disappointment at that playoffs. Number 9, I got Jokic and Jamal. Number 8, I got Jimmy and Bam. Number 7, I got Kyrie and KD. Number 6, I got Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Number 5, I got Paul George and Kawhi. Number 4, I got LBJ and AD. Number 3, I got Book and CP3. Number 2, I got Steph and Clay. And number 1, I got Giannis and Middleton.
I feel, see.
Oh my God.
See, but look, in the pre-production meeting, you remember he asked, like, are you just going off like what they have done, or like just them together? I went off how good are they together? If we're just going off of like who these two players combined, how good are they? Giannis and Middleton is not number one. Like, honestly, Paul George and Kawhi Leonard are a better duo than Chris Middleton and Giannis. Now, do they both fit together? Not Giannis, Kawhi and Paul George. I don't think they fit together, but on the court, them two are nasty. But Giannis and Middleton, they both fit together, but like just did like individually and like together. No, I don't. They not better than none of them. That's why I put them I had them at 5. I put them at 5. I put him at 5 just because it's Giannis. Like it's like Giannis, and then he doesn't bring Chris Middleton along, but it's like Chris Middleton's good, but he tags along with him.
I got them at number 6, but I did mine off of talent and like how dominant that duo can be. You know what I mean? Like Harden and Embiid, like if them two together, that's a pretty dominant duo. That's why I got them at least top 3. I think they'll be better than Giannis and Middleton. Because like Sheldon said, Middleton is just a tag along. He's not that good to like. He's a good number 2 option, but he's not better than most of these players on this list.
The only player he's probably better than, like out of all of our lists off the top of our head, is probably Chris Paul.
Yeah, Chris Paul.
He's probably only better than him, and probably
maybe
Jamal,
Murray,
and probably Jamal. Murray. That's it. He's not better than, honestly, none of these players. None of them. He's not better than none of them.
And then when you have Bron and AD at?
He had them in like number 4 or something. Like, what? Come on, bro. Be for real. God, see, he went off what they've done, and I guess they haven't done nothing recently because AD been hurt. You know, he don't love. Remember when he said he'll take Jokic over a healthy AD? Come on, bro.
Where'd you have AD and Bron at again?
I got him at 4.
And you saying that, and who'd you have at 2 and 3 again?
Steph and Clay and Book and CP3.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
CP and Book is a better duo than AD and Bron?
Yes.
How?
We failed you.
How? Please tell me how. Please.
Hey,
if you want to say are you saying because of what they have done recently?
Okay, so Okay, so
Bron
I'm
and
gonna
AD
say this.
won the chip. CP and Book ain't win nothing. They got
Okay,
eliminated by the Mavericks. Come on, Jay.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. So my list is based off the best duos for me. And just like when you watch something, you know, we all watching it for different reasons. Some people like dribbling, some people like shooting, some people like driving. And I think what makes a duo good sometimes is the the around, like what it fosters around you, what it creates around you. And I like I like Book and CP3 because Devin Booker is overwhelming offense, and CP3 is a mastermind on the chessboards. He's picking you apart. And Bron and AD, Bron picking you apart on offense. I don't care. He picking you apart. He telling people what to do. He doing his role. And AD is an amazing, overwhelmingly great talent. The only one that people, want to compare against Giannis, and that how that debate go. But it's like AD really is getting drugged along by LeBron's greatness. He isn't stepping up to the court and playing on step with him. Bron is just that great at 38 years old that he's dragging along AD with it. AD does what he needs to do for Bron, but it's like the nucleus built around the Lakers for this duo, what it fosters, it's not there yet. It's a team sport. Even though it's these two people that's killing you, it's a team sport. The other people around, the nucleus around that fosters them, is not beneficial. It's not beneficial. It doesn't correlate to winning. It won when the environment around them was good and it fitted both their needs. They won. Defense wins championships. It's the same reason why I got Kyrie and KD at 7, because we thought that they could be just so amazing and overwhelm us with like offense and boom, boom, this and that. But it really came down to like the environment around them. The nucleus wasn't strong enough to push them. And when Sheldon, you said like Giannis and Middleton complements Giannis on that closing perimeter shot side. Like Middleton does exactly what he needs to do for Giannis. And it's like the environment around them, the Drew, the shooters, the bigs, the environment that duo requires can be replicated and built easily. Like around, you can build that easily around Giannis and Middleton, because Middleton is the closer. Giannis is a wild buck out there running around. You and Steph and Clay, you can replicate that environment easy with them around, and they prove it whenever they're on the court with each other. They prove it. They're better than AD and Bron. Honestly, they're better because that dynasty.
You
That
want to
that
say
that
the team is better, yeah, but not
Bro,
no, they're not
bro,
better
we're
than
talking
them.
about dual. Bro, think about it like this: LeBron and AD are two of what, top 10 players in the league, correct?
I don't know if AD a top 10 player, but yeah.
He's a top 10 player when he's healthy.
Yes,
Yes,
he's a top 10 player when he's healthy, bro.
he's a top 10
Is
player when he's healthy.
CP is
Simple as that.
CP3 and Devin Booker even top 10 players?
CP3 is not top 10. Devin Booker top 15.
So you
Okay,
just
that's an
said tough.
argument. I give you that. I give
So,
you
but
that.
but look how you just broke it down. You got two top 10 players versus two players that's not even in the top 10, G. So how can they even be a better duo?
Because it's not a 2v2 tournament.
But we're talking about who are the best duos here.
The
So we're
best
talking about
duo, the best
just two
duos are
people. We're
not
not
just the
talking about the team. We're talking about them two people versus the other duos in the league, bro.
bro. I'm not gonna hold you. This does have a little bit, like Sheldon said, it does have a little bit of recency with it too, because it does matter about what they've been doing recently with each other. LeBron James was amazing. LeBron James is the reason that I got them at 4. Because I really think about this, like I probably would have put somebody else in the position. If it was Anthony Davis and somebody else, I probably want to put them in top 10 duos. And I do think about like you're saying, it's just these two people, but I still have to think about like it's 5 people on the court. And we thought with it just being Westbrook and Bron, like it takes more. It does take more. You can't you got to talk when you talk about best duo. You can't just talk about those two, because it's not just them. It's those two on the court. That's like, yeah, it's them. But it still take the people around it. Like with Ja, it's not just Jaren Jackson and Ja Morant. It's the damn. It could be Jaren Jackson and Desmond Bain. It's the otherness around it that makes the duo foster the nucleus, the environment that it breeds. And the environment for Book and CP3 with Cameron Johnson, with Jay Crowder, the Payne, the people around them, that fits for them for the duo to flourish.
Okay. I get that. But even if Bron and AD were healthy with the nucleus they have around them versus the Suns nucleus, I would still take the Lakers to beat them.
Wait. So you're literally what you're saying is that like if
I'm
Bron
using
and
your
AD
argument
was
with you.
healthy and they seen the Suns in the playoffs, that the Suns lose.
Yes.
Sheldon,
With
you
a
think that
healthy
you don't think
AD,
that you think
with a
that
healthy
Lakers roster
AD,
needs some
with a
improvement or they
health,
can beat them?
with a healthy AD and a healthy LeBron to beat the Suns. I mean, I just saw them lose to the Mavericks, so with
Come
just
on now.
basically Luka with basically no help.
Come on now.
I should have. I don't know why. I don't know why. I asked
Bro,
you,
but it's
when
just
you
the
got on
fact
that
that
damn jacket.
I get what you're saying about how these two players can help basically a team. I get that. But we're just talking about just these two players. Like Kawhi Leonard and Paul George are better than them two. Together, they are better than them. They are
And
better.
if you want to use your argument, it's the nucleus that surrounds them, the Clippers nucleus is better than the Suns. So even with that duo, the Clippers will still beat the Suns.
Yeah,
So
but
and the
that
fact
you
that you
still
got them lower than CP and Book, like, come on, bro.
okay. But that's the case. If that's the case, I'm finna just jump Sheldon because Jason Brown. I mean Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He got them at 6, and they just went to the finals.
I do have them at 6.
They just went to the finals. Like they had the. If we think about it, they just had
I got
the
them
hardest
8.
playoffs runs out of all the teams in the playoffs. They had the hardest run. They have to go through the best teams to get to the finals, and they went against the best team in the
I
West at
mean,
that.
yeah, I get it, but they had a lot of luck with it too. Like it was
What
some
luck?
luck in there.
They got luck with the Bucks. If Middleton was healthy, they lose. What luck did they really have outside of that? They wasn't lucky against Brooklyn.
When
That was just
they
that's a sweep.
Bro, they were lucky again. Brooklyn wasn't even fully healthy. If Brooklyn had been, you think they would have swept them?
Come on, bro. That you can
I think they win probably a game and they still lose though. I think they lose though, but I don't think. I think they win one game.
The Nets weren't healthy the whole season. You can't be expecting them to turn it around in the last 3 months. Come on, bro.
Honestly, the Nets was really healthy. They just didn't have Joe Harris and Ben Simmons. Yeah, Ben Simmons is a massive piece to lose, and Joe Harris he's an okay piece to lose, but they still lose. Even if those two play, they still lose. Now, do they win a game? Probably, yeah, they probably win a game, but they still lose. I wouldn't say they get swept though. But
wait, Charles, with Kyrie and KD, where you have them ranked at?
I had them number 3.
Okay, that's pretty. I never mind.
And then, like with Tatum and Brown, like when they went against the Miami Heat in the conference finals, like the Miami Heat, they don't really have Tyler Hero was hurt. Tyler Hero is a big part of their offense. So it's like and then the Heat really don't have no offense. Anyway, it's Jimmy and Tyler Hero a bust. Bam don't really do nothing. So it's like they got some like that Eastern Conference Finals. It wasn't really they went 7. Don't get me wrong, but it wasn't really a challenge for them. You know what I mean? They should to me honestly they should have won it should have been like 4-1 or 4-2. It should never win 7. It should have won 6 games.
So tell me break down what you basing your list, like the criteria for y'all duos, because clearly y'all don't like my criteria.
Who is the two? If you two players together, how good are they? Not basically can a team success, but just them two together. That's it. Because CP3 and Book is not better than a duo of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Because if we going off success, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum has way better success than CP3 and Book because they went to the finals and lost just like them. They've always gone to the playoffs. The Suns just got to the playoffs. They just got it. They just got there. Ever since Jason Tatum came in the league, they have always made it to the second round or the conference finals. They got eliminated that first round. That was against the Nets. They weren't better than them because Jaylen Brown got hurt. So they weren't going to beat the Nets that year, no way. But they've had success.
I think you should base your duos off like talent, dominance, and then how they can and like you said, agreeing with you with the whole what have they done. So I think those are like the three criteria that you need: talent, dominance, and what have they done. So like some players, like they can like CPM Book, yeah, they went to the finals, but they're not as talented as most of the other players on these lists. So I think those are three things that you should do when you rank in the top duos.
You just put their success over basically the talent, and that's kind of just not the case.
Success. I mean, I got Paul George and Kawhi at 5.
I think that what I had them at 4.
I got them at 5. I got them
I
at
got him
5.
at 5.
I had them at 4.
I got Jimmy Butler and Bam at 8. You know, they was just
They don't
in
even
the
make the
Eastern
list.
Conference Finals.
Bro, they don't
make the list. They don't
what
make
have
the
they
list.
done? What have they done?
Bam
is it because
is
of the Heat
good.
culture? Is it just because of the Heat
took
culture?
off DeJounte and Trey. You just took them out. Don't
Yeah,
you do
because
that. Don't do that.
I didn't look, because I did not say it. I said I didn't think the list through. And then